So, this is the video that I promised you guys. Recap for the book that I've been read, but I'm not finished yet. So, I think this one is just going to be the recap for the part one for the Ballad of Songbirds and Snake. The title is Mentor for the part one, and also I cannot really trying to recap all of it. So this one is just going to be until chapter 5 from the part 1. So what I can get until the part 5 is it's just giving me a lot of things that come to my way that make me feels about main character. Okay, so if you guys know this character, this book is a prequel from the Hunger Games series. So this is a story about the president. The Korean was known from the last 3 series of the Hunger Games series, and I think what they're trying to do here, at least for the first 5 chapter in the first part, is establish what is the character all about. We see him in the last series, the last 3 book or last 3 movies, that has someone is smart and know what to do in a certain situation, even before everyone around him know what to do. And at least in the first part, we see him in his teens day, I believe. I guess maybe 17 until 21 years old, and contradict from him in the Hunger Games series that is the president. In here, he's just one of the family that get affected after the first war between the capital and the district. Is poor and doesn't have any much money. And in the first chapter, we got to meet some of the character. First one is the main character. You guys know Koreans know his full name is too hard to say, so I will just call him Snow. And we met with his cousin, the one that named Tigris. You guys will see her in, I think, one of the movies, that the ladies that have a dog that looks like a tiger, at least his tattoo. And also there is Sejanus Plate. I think this character is one of the, what is it? One of the character that we tried to have correlation with it. And I like this character, but I know that this guy gonna die. He have severe complex. He is one of the capital. He is one from the capital, but he is from the capital, but he has grown up, or at least start from the district. But his family and war choose to side with the capital, not with the district, even though his family come from district 2. Yeah, we move on to chapter 2. In the chapter 2, we at least have more backstory to what everyone in the capital feels, or again, in the chapter 2 we get what everyone in the capital, how do I say it, how they live in the war, or in the times of war. So from what I read, war between capital and the district, in there the district use one of the strategies that they seal off the capital and get the capital to starving them. So the chapter two, they tell stories, or at least not tell stories that his grandma walk around to to her neighbor, I believe, that to trading goods between all of them. So I think they can live. And so we move on to the chapter three. It's what the oh sorry. In the chapter one and chapter two is also tell a story about how that how there is Hunger Games, and we already know the Hunger Games. 12 kids get to fight between one another, but in this particular moment is one of the first time, or one of the, or not one of the first time, the first time the candidate get to have a mentor. Snow is one of them, also with Sujata's field. So in chapter 1 and chapter 2, they get assigned their candidate for the district. And fast forward to the chapter 3, the candidate, at least in the chapter 1, in chapter 2, they get to eat and they get to parade in the festival. So everyone can see it. The chapter 3, they got, what is it? They get placed in the zoo so people can see them like an animal. Also, I think I forgot to mention something. Yes, Snow got one of the candidates from the District 12 that notoriously have a history of always dies first. But when he got his candidate, is a girl named Lucy Gray, she sings in the festival and get everyone's attention. So I don't know. Snow believe that she have a certain term that can be used in the, what is it, in the game. Maybe they will, maybe she will not win, but maybe she can, what is it, start hold long enough until maybe the last 3%, the last 5%. I think Snow believe it's good enough. So in the chapter 3, Snow, how do I say it? Snow come to the zoo with the other candidate, and there are here and there. The chapter 4, we get to meet one of the character that designed the Hunger Games. Is her name? I don't know if it's a girl, if it's a woman or a man. I think his name is her name. Their name is Dr. Phi Go. I don't know. I forget to read it. And also, this professor, this doctor met with Snow. Then they ask him why we watch Hunger Games and why the capital needs to watch Hunger Games. Some of them, Snow answer. I believe it's because it's to remember what happened in the war. Dr. Fongal, Vincent, or Fon, I don't know. I'm sorry. They said that maybe it's right, maybe it's wrong, but the doctor like him. But in the other hand, there is the principal, the one that have an idea to make Hunger Games, named Dean Highbottom. Dean Casca Highbottom. He doesn't like Snow. I don't know why, but I think from the first, what is it? From the first read, I just think that he doesn't like Snow because he's poor, maybe. So for the last chapter 5 for now is uh, we're going back to the we're going back to the candidate and see, and everyone and when Snow coming to the zoo to check on his candidate Lucy Gray, he found Sejanus there trying to hand the candidate sandwich, I believe, and so some of the person there that also looking at the candidate, asking why they fit them, because I still think the capital person looking at the district person, some just some kind of like an animal, so they doesn't think they are human. So that's why they ask Sejanus why they fed them. uh, so I believe Lucy Gray is the one that said it, that they doesn't get they doesn't eat, and the last time they eat is when they are in the festival. So in this timeline, not in the book, I think it's 3 or 5 days from the last time they eat, and that's the last chapter for the chapter 5. So stay tuned for more.